Hey, remember that Uber autonomous vehicle that, shall we say, drove over an innocent pedestrian because Uber removed safety features from the vehicle? Yeah, they're back, and apparently there's more now. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and yeah, we're talking about that self-driving vehicle that ran over that woman in Arizona. Not going to say the name of the city because you all know what it is at this point, and you all know I can't pronounce it. So, anyway, one of the reasons that happened, aside from the fact that I don't think these vehicles work very well, is that Uber actually disabled safety mechanisms in the car. They actually removed safety sensors features because they wanted to get the cars on the road before anyone else. They wanted to get them faster. They wanted to start, mining the car's data, its routes, everything. And so they made the car less safe because, that's the new and improved Uber. They weren't going to break the rules. They were going to follow them. They were going to be all nice about it. And then they pretty much did exactly what Uber was known to do before Darakar Shahi stepped on board. Well, here's the thing. Those safety features, they're back. They're back as Uber debuts a new self-driving car with more fail-safes. This is from The Verge. So, let's look. By the way, that's a pretty nice looking car, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, Uber just announced a third generation version of its self-driving car developed in partnership with Volvo. The new XC90 SUV will be built to fit Uber's self-driving technology at the factory level instead of needing to be retrofitted like previous versions of the car. Uber will start testing the new car on public roads in 2020. Oh, it's funny. I remember when Uber was saying, like, hey, 2020, that's where they're going to be everywhere. That's when we don't need the drivers anymore. That's when self-driving cars are going to take off. Fail, Uber. Anyway, this time around, Uber and Volvo are building more redundancy into the vehicle. The car will still have a steering wheel and pedals. Good idea. Especially considering your car still need a lot of human intervention. So yeah, don't take that stuff out. But Uber says it's been designed to ultimately operate without a human behind the wheel. Yeah, so did the last couple vehicles, and we know how that turned out. With that in mind, the company's built multiple redundant backup systems into the vehicle, specifically around steering, braking, and battery power. Quote, if any of the primary systems should fail for some reason, the backup system is designed to immediately act to bring the car to a stop, Uber says. That means the new version of Uber's self-driving car should ostensibly be safer than its predecessors, though we won't ultimately know until the company puts it through its paces. It's gotten a special vote of confidence from Volvo, though, because Uber says the Swedish automaker will use a, quote, similar autonomous-based vehicle concept for its own commercial autonomous technology in the early 2020s. So, yeah, that's Volvo basically saying, yeah, Uber, you test this out first. I mean, because here's the thing. It was a Volvo vehicle, I believe, that was in the last crash. And how many people do you see blaming Volvo for the crash? No, Uber got all the heat. So this is actually kind of genius in a great way. Volvo gets to test the car, and if it crashes, no one's going to say it's Volvo's fault. It's Uber's fault. So yeah, good one, Volvo. Gosh, that's really, that's thinking. That is thinking. So anyway, continue. Well, let's look at some of these pictures real quick. Okay, that's the front. Oh, here, this one. There it is parked. There's the back. Another side. There's the top. Anyway, yeah, looks like a nice car. I wouldn't mind having a car like that. Granted, I wouldn't trust it to drive me anywhere. I would drive it myself, but I wouldn't mind having that car. Uber returned to testing its current generation self-driving vehicles on public roads in December 2018, 9 months after one struck and killed Elaine Herzberg, who was crossing in front of the car. Uber's car never stopped or even slowed down, of course, before it hit Herzberg. The self-driving system spotted her, though there are conflicting reports whether it flagged her as a false positive. Because, that's stuff that we have to train the computers. And as I've been saying all along, because people keep saying, well, there's going to be deaths should, we not have built like bridges or stuff knowing that there would be people dead building the bridges. And my answer has always been no, but here's the thing. People worked on the bridges. They volunteered to do that. Elaine Herzberg, she didn't volunteer to be Uber's human guinea pig. That's for certain. So, and not too many people are. So that's what brought up the question, like, where it's like, oh, well, there's going to be some deaths to get these cars on the road. It's like, yeah, well, who gets to be the ones to die because of this? Like, that's the question. Who dies in Uber's little public experiment? No, people are not okay with that. They really are not. It either needs to work or doesn't need to work because they have something that works fine. It's worked great for many, many years. They're just, they just don't want to pay drivers their 30 cents a mile because you know that they're not paying 62 cents a mile. Oh, no, actually, they are paying 62 cents a mile. I take that back. The upfront pricing isn't that bad. The bigger problem was Uber had disabled Volvo's. So that's all repeat stuff. Now, self-driving cars are part of Uber's ultimate goal to become the one-stop shop for the movement of people and powering local commerce around the world, according to Karashahi. The new vehicle was unveiled at the 3rd annual Uber Elevate conference, where the company also showed off electric aircraft that will supposedly make up an air taxi service due in 2023. It's always 3 years away. Delivery drones and, of course, electric scooters. Although the electric scooters actually kind of makes a little bit sense. So, anyway, here's an interesting video. Giant delivery drones are coming, but at what cost? I'm going to link to the article below. That video might be worth watching. So, yeah, cute car. Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna re-ask the question. I asked this the last time we talked about this in detail, and I'll ask it again. Who will Uber kill next? The car's still gonna crash. I mean, yes, it's great that there's more safety features. However, I don't trust Uber. I don't trust them to work. I don't trust their LiDAR system to be effective. It's interesting that Volvo is still partnering with them. Most people wanted to distance themselves from Uber, but Volvo honestly didn't get any flack back for what happened last time. So it kind of makes sense that, hey, if they're testing these vehicles, let Uber be the guinea pig. I mean, that's how companies think, I believe. I mean, I can't know for sure that's exactly what Volvo's thinking. I should preface that with that warning. They might not be thinking that at all. However, I wouldn't be surprised. I just would not be surprised if that was the case. So, yeah, I guess they're going to put these cars back on the road. I don't know who's going to want them on the road. I think Arizona definitely closed their doors. Maybe Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, something like that. Maybe one of those places. It's just, I mean, yeah, this is just not going to, I don't know. Well, I'm going to continue talking about them because it's funny. However, I've been talking about these cars for 3 years. They've not shown any results. Some people are going to disagree with me. That's fine. I totally welcome you to disagree. In fact, do so by commenting below, like, favorite, sharing, subscribe, or even disliking if you just totally dislike this video. And if you really enjoy these videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if gas prices are getting you a little down, check out the GetUpside app below. It's totally free, but you get cash back on every gas purchase. And subscribe to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel if you haven't. There's more content from me, and it's a little different than what's on this channel. And finally, if you want to talk to me or any fellow rideshare drivers, check us out at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.